Hello, callers, and welcome back to Viva Barca. Welcome to another interesting episode where we are going to be discussing on some interesting update. We start with Aubameyang, as it has been reported that Chelsea want to sell the Barca target by June 30 and will not sanction a free exit. We are going to be discussing on that as we progress. Then, secondly, in this video, talking about Joao Cancelo, as it has been reported that Barcelona are still showing strong interest in the player and they are set to face competition from Real Madrid and Arsenal in the pursuit of the Manchester City fullback. We are also going to be discussing more on that. So guys, as we get right into the story in much detail, please do ensure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Consider liking the video and please watch it right up to the very end. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang's exit from Chelsea is all but imminent. The Gabonese forward is one of the 7 players, including Mateo Kovacic, Christian Pulisic, Hakim Ziyech, Edouard Mendy, Callum Hudson-Odoi, and Ruben Loftus-Cheek, who are set to be cleared to leave Stamford Bridge this summer. Interestingly, Aubameyang has admirers in Barcelona, and the forward's return to Catalonia seemed to be on track. However, according to the Evening Standard, Chelsea must sell the forward before June 30 to make up their numbers due to the financial fair play. The report adds that despite the tight timeline, the Blues are not interested in letting him leave with a letter of freedom. Although they are ready to release him by the end of this season, they would want at least a small amount, so they do not incur losses. It must be remembered that Aubameyang already offered himself to Barcelona back during the January transfer market. However, the Blaugrana could not resign him due to La Liga and the RFEF rules. Since then, Aubameyang's return to Spotify Camp Nou has been gathering hits. Barcelona are also pondering the option of signing a backup striker to help Sir Robert Lewandowski. At the moment, Aubameyang wants to return to Barca. He is willing to make a financial effort to do so. He is ready to give up his high-earning contract at Chelsea. In turn, he wants the Blues to relieve him for free. As far as Chelsea are concerned, they want to offload Aubameyang, and in this regard, they also have an offer from the likes of Inter Milan, but the player does not want to move to the Serie A. Aubameyang's perspective has been pretty clear during all this time. If Barcelona can sign him, he will do everything to get out for free and his salary will be adjusted accordingly. But eventually, everything hinges on what Chelsea decides. Aubameyang has had a very, very terrible campaign for Chelsea. And it's that kind of a move where the player will be like, I regret coming here. Because this is a guy who had, who had already won the hearts of the Barca fans last season, even though he played for just 6 months. But Aubameyang was so clinical. He scored about 13 goals. He came and became the top goal scorer alongside Memphis Depay. Both of them have 13 goals that last season. And I don't know if he felt so comfortable. He felt at home. He felt so happy playing at the Camp Nou. Like he adapted so fast, and it was something that many of us, the fans, loved about Aubameyang. He scored the goals that we needed. But unfortunately for him, when Barca opted to sign Lewandowski, he himself knew that he could have been more of a bench player, and since he and Lewandowski play the same position, and Aubameyang knows very well that he's a top striker as well. Maybe he thought he couldn't be on the bench throughout this season, so he had to go to Chelsea. I couldn't blame him for that. I can't blame him for the decision he made to go to Chelsea, but he never knew that it could have been so catastrophic for him there at Stamford Bridge. And we quite remember since the January transfer window, Aubameyang has been linked to a return to Barca and having a terrible season. Honestly, when Lampard even came as the manager of Chelsea in his second spell, I think he has been far better than the other guy. He has been better, putting Aubameyang some few times. But to be honest, Aubameyang has not even, I don't know if he's playing with anger inside him, the way he has been treated so far. But Aubameyang has been very, very, very poor. Very poor. Whenever given the small chance, Aubameyang does nothing exceptional. If you ask me personally, I don't think Barca should go back to the past and say we want Aubameyang. Honestly, honestly, I don't think that would be the best of ideas. I think we've already passed that level of Aubameyang. So it should not be like we're moving for Aubameyang because he did well when he was playing for Barca. Because this guy, I'm seeing a player who have lost confidence completely. And sitting on the bench throughout at Chelsea, it was normally it's not good for any player. Like rarely does he get the playing time. It's not good. And I don't think Barca should bear that risk to bring him back. I don't see him being that player he was because as time goes on, also he's urging. He's already in his 30s, and I don't think Barca should be having two strikers in their 30s. Then where is the future? Where is the future, especially for the striking role? Well, I've been talking about 18-year-old Vitor Roque from Atlético Paranaense in Brazil. I think Barca should try their efforts to ensure that that can be possible rather than going for Aubameyang. That's just my own point of view. Then on to the final story of discussion. A recent report from Sport 1 has offered a comprehensive update on the future of Joao Cancelo. The Manchester City fullback, currently on loan at Bayern Munich, was closely linked with a move to Barca, but the move did not materialize due to the club's poor economic conditions. But as Cancelo nears the end of his loan spell at Bayern, he could be available in the market this upcoming summer. The player has a strained relationship with Man City boss Pep Guardiola, so a prolonged stay at Etihad is out of the equation. As per the report, Bayern Munich are not adverse to signing Cancelo on a permanent deal. The player has enjoyed a good spell under new coach Thomas Tuchel, but he does not have much connection with other players in that squad. More importantly, Bayern are not willing to pay 70 million for the Portuguese. They are instead focusing on signing other individuals in the summer and will keep hold of Nusel Mazraoui, who has recently been a target for Barcelona. With a prolonged stay at Bayern Munich ruled out, Sport 1 claims Cancelo has been targeted by Barcelona, who are hoping to sign the right back ahead of the new season. The Catalans are not alone in the pursuit though. Of course, they are set to face stiff competition from Arsenal, given arch rivals Real Madrid are tracking the situation of the Portuguese international. The club had notably rejected the offer to sign Cancelo in January, but might be open to signing him in the summer, as coach Carlo Ancelotti looks to sign a long-term replacement for the urgent Dani Carvajal. The operation to sign Cancelo, therefore, could be quite complicated as far as Barca are concerned. They do have an excellent relationship with Man City bosses, though, and it will be interesting to see whether the Catalans can carve out an economic solution to bring the Portuguese back to the Camp Nou. So guys, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time. Bye-bye.